Hello, hello, it's Veru, and we are back in Pillars of Eternity. We are in Lumdala's house, or Ludmilla's house, as I like to think of it.
Of course.
And we just killed some dude who was like, "Oh, look, I'm totally complicit, but maybe don't kill me." And I was like, maybe no, I'm gonna kill you. So, sucks to be that guy.
I shall be quiet as a calm
Now we are
sea,
gonna go check out
which is not very quiet.
what disgusting things are going on in this nasty little house. Actually, it's quite nice little house, isn't it? Rite of Walking Shadows plus stealth. Okay. What's in this
I'll
door?
give it a try, at least, as requested.
They'll never know I'm here.
Yes, they will. If there were people in here, and there aren't. So, crap on a crutch. Are a handful of daggers that feel too sharp to be props. That's called foreshadowing, friends. Place from all over the world, and her basement of doom. Basement of doom. Okay. Oh my god, there's a scarf. You can talk to a scarf. This game takes it to a whole other level. Yes, I will take your things. Oh, look
What's
at that.
this?
That is fantastic. I will take
Be
all of the things in
cautious.
here.
Be constant.
Oh! I remember seeing that false wall. This is how you get into the catacombs from here, essentially. What's up here?
Eyes open.
Nothing. So, nothing to do but talk to a scarf. Let's quick save. Ooh, endurance is not looking fantastic. Hello, scarf. A simple silken scarf. Pick up the scarf. So, smooth fabric is still in your hands, and Laura's looking from the scarf back to you, asking if you like it. She's smiling because the answer is written on your face. That was 4 years ago, but you still wear the scarf on days like today. After all, you wore it that first day you met the actress with silvered eyes, so who's to say it won't bring you luck again tonight? It's nestled around your throat, soft and warm and comforting. You're halfway through the third act, and you can feel the audience's eyes on you, hungry and attentive. You were nervous at first when the woman brought you down here. You wondered what kind of show you signed up for. But this has gone better than you could have hoped. You reach the end of your monologue, and the scarf tightens around your throat. It chokes the final line from your throat, which is embarrassing because your debut was going so well. But when you try to pull the scarf away, it only tightens further. You're confused, and you look to the audience, expecting someone to rush to your rescue. Then you see their eyes and that hungry, attentive look, and you understand. The scarf falls from your hand and flutters to the ground, but the chorus soul lingers, stuck between a familiar token and a question. It wants to know, but it wants to retreat. Oh, I gotta go benevolent. That's cute. Oh, well, if isn't our friend from Dyrwood Row. You're a monster. Quite easily. My patrons appreciate true art, and they pay well for it. The actors, on the other hand, they were nobodies. In death, I gave them purpose. Is it not telling that the authorities never bothered to look for them? What do you want? I have a proposition. She offers you a role. It better be a lead. Yep. One in particular would make a valuable catch. You agree to a truce, and I'll give you his name. Explain why this is a better deal for me. Think of it this way. I only feed a demand. I'm offering you the man whose money and connections made my performances possible in the first place. No. Good luck. May this fight be never in your favor. Can we paralyze her, please? I would like you to rush forward. No, you rush that way. You rush that way. You get the healing going. You start shooting her now.
Yes?
Moe. Ixi.
Yep. There we go. That is a good start. So you focus on Lumdala. Everything is going fairly okay. Come forward.
That looks like it hurt.
And let's get some accuracy. You smack him. You. No, that's going to hurt a lot of me. So you just kill Lumdala. Oh. Okay, that's Lumdala gone. Oh wow, all the actors were in on it. Nasty bunch of people. Let's disorient. Let's... Who's the worst? Who's the worst offender? Who's hurting me the most? They're all named actor. How can you tell? What we can do, however, is get you on my side. Okay, no. But I can get you on my side. You are not yet ready. And since we got one guy on my side, I think I can only have one at a time. So, let's just fire on the actors. Can you come around to this end? Yeah. Okay, I think we got this pretty much under control. Let's just get a burst of healing out here. Now you're fine. Let's dominate. Oh, there's no point. Soul ignition would be fun though. On this guy?
Hey there.
Yep. Everybody's dead. Good times were had by everyone.
All right then.
And loot. What's that? Ring of protection. Ooh, that's a good ring of protection. You, sir, can take that. Everything else go into the main pile. Excellent. So now we just have to go back and report to Hadrot House that we have solved that particular crime, gotten rid of those nasty peoples. Really, truly horrible, wretched individuals. Now, I could have gone for the name, but I think at that point, I'm not sure I would have been able to fight her as well. I want to make sure she died, because, I mean, no matter who was paying for it, they were the ones who were actually committing the act. I mean, one can argue that the person who pays to have someone killed is just as bad as the person who kills them. But if no one was willing to kill people, then it wouldn't matter that you could pay people to do it. Just it'd be like, oh, well, you can pay me if you'd like, but I'm still not going to do it. Ultimately, it's the existence of people who will kill for money that allows for people who will pay others to kill. Brackenbury, that's right. Now, I suppose you could also make the argument, however, that so long as that there's people willing to pay for it, people will kill. But I think we could probably successfully point to the reality that people have been killing longer than people have been paying for it. Ultimately, it doesn't have to be finances. It can just be self-interest, killing for self-interest. And, I mean, technically I just killed them, so... no real moral high ground. And I do walk around killing random yellow-named guys whenever they're alone for nothing more than a bit of tawdry loot. So, yeah, probably shouldn't be talking about this.
Good day
Hello,
to you.
Curran. I found them. They were all murdered. It's too late. She confronted me before I could get to you, and I killed her. I'm not terribly sorry either. I'm really glad I could help. You don't have to pay me. Lengthy investigations and low pay are your style. There's a place for you at Dunwood Row. Oh, I like this guy.
Good day, stranger.
What are you busy with? Hollowborn, growing unrest, so forth and so on. Okay. Did we get a level from that? Oh, we are so close. So close. With Palagina, at least. Anything going on at the keep? 1 day and 11 hours. And some bandits. We could do a little bit more before then. So, other side quests. Return to Thrustwin. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's right. I got the thing.
I understand.
I'm in Brackenbury, so now's as good a time as any, isn't it? Let's go return the thingamabob. Oh, scratching your head is good. Oh. I wish I could comfortably scratch my back on a tree the way a bear does. It just always, when you watch a bear scratching their back on a tree, it just looks so satisfying. Like it looks like that's where it's at. And I've had wooden back scratchers, but it's just not the same. I don't feel like... The best is actually when I get my wife to scratch my back for me. Oh. The noises I make are distinctly erotic in nature.
Well met, friend.
Yep. Take the medallion. Dude, I'm going full benevolent. You know, you need it. Twin Elms, moderate positive. I probably will need that. I'm sure I'll be out in Twin Elms at some point. Nonton. Oh yeah, I've already spoken to you. Is that free? No. That's free. I'll take that. And though it may splinter my soul, I will... You will what? Or I will not... You will not what? Damn, what's the line? You suck, dude. Okay. That's one more little quest finished. Palagina should level. Should be any second, if she hasn't already. Ooh, it's so close, I can taste it. Okay, we'll return to court. Tell somebody about the plot. Lord Raymond. Yeah, where's the Raymond monitor? There it is. I am an honorable fellow. Probably join the paladins, the slightly racist paladins. Even though I'm an elf, maybe not. Who knows? Maybe the dozens. Raymond's servant. Yeah, they may not, but I've got important information for them. I kind of want to steal all their stuff. Aha, Lynette. He never reads to you. You're like an adult. Don't see why your dad would read to you. He's probably in here.
Good day, stranger.
Lord Raymond, I've uncovered a plot to rob you. Is that so? Let me see it. You've done this house and this city a great service. I'm certain you will consider this an adequate reward for your labors. Does this mean anything to you? That jewel is worth a lot more than 2,000 pounds. That's true. Okay. Does it mean anything? Abracandominal. A pampered, pandered lad if ever there was one. What's so important about this gem? It's a nearly flawless diamond. Now the knights and the dozens are both bidding for it to make a peace offering to the dwarves from White March. Okay, tell me about House Dominal. Respected members of the ducal court, which is why it's so surprising they remained loyal to Adair during Hadrit's rebellion. When Hadrit and the Dyrwood won independence, the Dominals lost their favour, but not their wealth. Rather than return to Adair, like other loyalist houses, they dug their heels in here, and turned from politics to commerce. In one way of looking at it, they simply partnered with the wrong side. Not that they haven't prospered since in their own way. Lately, they've been seeking to carve out a new niche for themselves, one right between the Crucible Knights and the Dozens, it seems. Eliminate the competition. Go, get it done. And I get a level, which is what I want. I cannot level survival unless I wanted to wait a little bit to do so. And I probably will. Survival's just generally the best. I could do lay on hands, inspiring triumph. These are new abilities. Charm, dominate, confuse attackers, get -20% accuracy, minimum damage against confused. Charm, dominated character. Okay, so basically, if one of my other characters gets dominated, confused, or charmed, they won't hurt as much. Not that great. Zealous endurance. That's a modal. I'm already using a zealous thingamabob. Commands an unconscious ally to get back up, giving a large but temporary spike to endurance, some of which is lost after a short duration. Okay. Coordinated attacks. +10 accuracy granted to an ally attacking the same target. Just to the closest ally, according to this, but the effects doesn't suggest that, so I'm not sure. Beneficial effect suspended for 23 seconds, so debuff the enemy, 2 per rest. Sworn enemy. Marks an enemy as the focus of the paladin's righteous fury, granting action and damage bonuses. So, that only really helps her, doesn't it? 2 per encounter. Lay on hands would be nice. A little bit of extra healing in a pinch. Having said, inspires all allies in the vicinity when the paladin downs an enemy, providing a temporary bonus to all defenses. I mean, that could be great for large groups of trash mobs. Zealous charge, modal. +2 move speed, +15 defense when disengaging would allow me to use that with the Cipher. Sworn enemy, 1 per encounter. I think I actually like the idea of the sworn enemy. Increasing damage by more than 20%, really, because of that additional accuracy. Just means she's going to be a lot more effective against hard-to-hit dudes every battle. One guy, every battle she can... Any of these also per encounter? Modal... 1 per encounter. Ooh. That's actually really good. Now, can reviving exhortation kill? That is the question. I need to check this real quick because this makes all the difference. Reviving exhortation pillars. So what happens when it's lost? Paladin is invariably high intelligence, getting returned 25 seconds for the reviving penalty hits. Has a long time in most people. Paladin revive is something we do as soon as a party member is knocked out, as we must needs guesstimate the length of battle and how our 20 seconds. Revive ability is powerful. Emitting would be discouraged from taking Paladin revive. How is Palagina's intelligence? Is part of the question. Let's just back out. Yep. She's not the smartest cookie. See, as wrong at one point does not damage health. Must have seen something wrong, so I'm a lot more okay. 2 seconds it does 163.5 damage in 1 blow. It's really intended. This must be old. Must have been changed by now. Okay, so it's only a temporary revival. Lets you raise the character, let them pull off a last-ditch move or two before they faint all over again. That's the removal. I reject. They don't lose health. Okay, no, I think I still want it. The ability to get people to stand back up could be game-breakingly good in certain situations. So, reviving exhortation. There we go. So, we're making enemies. We're making friends. Are we heading back yet? Trials of Endurance. Get to know Endurance. Travel with Eater. I might be in a position where now they'll tell me a bit more information, but I'm not going back there just yet. Explore the endless paths, master below. How much time do we have? 25 more minutes. Long hunt. Child of 5 sons. Let's check that out real quick and talk, maybe get some quests from the paladins before we head back to Caed Nua.
Come now, it'll be fun.
What will be?
No,
Oh.
Even just a single...
I'm not calling Isilmir out just so you can learn he'll speak. I'll write down a few words.
Everybody prefers Isilmir to you, dude. It sucks to be you. Super duper sucks to be you, my friend. Okay, so first fires. We haven't really done much in first fires other than checked out the Temple to Vodica. We're going to the Valen Embassy first, then we'll check in with the Paladins and see if they've got any gigs for us. Preferably something to mess with the Dominals, since we've already irritated them.
All these circling feet heading nowhere.
Circling feet? You mean the circles beneath your feet? Is he fourth wall breaking? Can he see the circles? I don't think so. He's probably talking about people walking in circles. He might even be referencing the Wheel of Samsara. Ooh, that's free. I'll take it.
Ambassador Augusti, I would speak with you.
Pallegina, if this is the same matter we previously discussed, I doubt I will be convinced any more easily. Please hear her out, sir.
Ambassador, I implore you to take a step back and look at this again.
Enough. We are not going over Defiance Bay's animancers again. The Duke Bell's desires have not changed since the last time we spoke. If you haven't heard, word of the insubordination has already found the ears of the Duchessa of Biagepe and the Duca Celona. It's supposed to be Italiano. There are murmurs that you cannot be trusted to fulfill your duties. Must this talk reach the shores of Spirento? I'm already looking into the matter. It doesn't, but it would be fortuitous if your investigation took you to Twin Elms, because that's where Pallegina needs to go.
What is it the Duke's need of me, Ambassador?
The Dyrwood's instability has created an opportunity for us to take over their trade with Air Glanfath. We will need to meet with the Glanflathens soon to secure the upcoming trade agreements. The roads to Twin Elms can be dangerous, of course, but that's why you'll be our representative there.
Echosi, Ambassador. But won't this provoke the Dyrwoodins? Their country is falling apart, and we are already dividing up their trade alliances.
I'm not going to keep doing this. Provoke them into what? Going to war? Through no fault of the Republic's, the Dyrwood's armies have been deprived of an entire generation of soldiers. It would be foolish not to take advantage of the situation. If we don't, the Red Sarens will.
More than that, Ambassador, there is a practical element to consider. We may profit in the short term from this arrangement, but what of the future? The Dyrwood won't forget, and the Republics may pay the price for it.
We're not the Dukes, Pallegina. It's their decision and our job to carry out the orders. It's not like they're asking you to assassinate someone. Go to Twin Elms, speak to the Anaman Fath, impress upon her the instability of the Dyrwood, and reassure her of the Valen Republic's desire to open safe trade.
Of course, Ambassador.
I know you planned on investigating this crisis together, but I hope you understand Pallegina's responsibility. Is he gonna go away?
Could have gone better. I appreciate that you stood up for me, but it's hard to persuade the Ambassador to go against the Duke's orders. Enough wisdom for both of us. Now, I just need to find out how to get to Twin Elms before...
It's a long way to Twin Elms. You have lots of time to think it over.
Verus.
Oh, Verus! Ah, you must mean Veru. Just one of me. Just one of me. Don't think the world could handle two. Free books. And...
Nice and quiet.
I'll give it a try, at least.
free loot. Stealing everything from the Valen Republic.
Easy.
I'll give it a try, at least.
Yeah.
As requested.
That looked fancy. What was it? That was one of them figurines I hear about. Ooh. Oh yeah. I know about these. I know about all of these. Obsidian lamp. Yep. For if we do occasionally come up against some hard fights, be nice to have. Not using my traps very effectively, am I? I should be trapping all the time, basically, before fights that I know are going to happen. Because I've got a crazy amount of traps. Okay. How are we on XP? I think we got about 20 minutes, a little bit less, and hopefully, because you know, as I said in the Underrail video that should go out before this, if I understand correctly how my release schedule is looking, I'm trying to keep to a flat 45 minutes now. I'm timing myself. Can't keep overshooting and doing hour 20-minute episodes. It takes forever to upload, and it just slows my whole life down. Of course, the difference will be for things like if I'm planning on doing a Slay the Spire episode today, potentially, and with that game, I'm just going to do a run. There's no point doing 2 runs. If the run goes to an hour, the run goes to an hour. That just is what happens. What business brings me here? Who are you? What goes on in Crucible Keep? So this is where we store armors and stuff. Tell me about the Crucible Knights. We're the first organized militia. Our soldiers undergo years of combat training, and their souls have to be read by that critter. What? What's wrong with our ciphers? They're mostly Orlans. I'm sure they're talented enough, but you just can't trust them. Hostility is in their nature, and they've learned to hide it over the years. All I'm saying is they should at least be supervised by other folk. That's reasonable enough, isn't it? You wouldn't have to worry about them being hostile if you weren't a dick. That's all. I'm not going to tell you about Aeon because you're a dick. See no reason to be at all helpful to you, sir. I want to steal this. Is anyone around?
Light, flame, and sound.
Excellent. I needed one of those. Let's save again. More stealing. Stealing from the paladins. I want to be their friends, but
As requested.
not so badly. I'm not going to steal from them. That would be ridiculous. More stealing? 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 Sup,
If this is
Dunstan?
about the breastplates, I already told Cleaver they won't be repaired till next week.
Can you fix this blade of the endless paths? Shame to graft anything else. Okay, find the rest of it. I'll forge it for you. Thank you,
I'm
sir.
a forge master. I'm a master smith for the Crucible Knights. But the way I see it, I'm also keeping up with our old traditions. The first members of our order were smiths. Nowadays, most everyone's a professional soldier. I suppose it's to be expected, but I think it's important we keep up with our roots, too.
Huh, up. Roots go down, my friend. You have the order wrong. You got to get down with your roots.
We were all smiths back in Hodrick's day, though I'm about the only one here who still gets his hands dirty.
You can't tell, but I'm
We're
dancing.
a fearsome fighting force, though these days I think Cleaver takes more pride in our parade formations.
Okay, dancing done. Okay, goodbye. You forged the strongest links. Goodbye. I'm sorry.
Light,
I'm
I can do
compulsive. I'm
that.
compulsive.
As requested.
Sorry. Sorry, guys.
As requested.
Okay.
Laying low.
I can do that. As requested.
Okay. One
I'll
more.
see what I can find.
I mean, this is free XP. That's the other reason
As
why.
requested.
I always have to pick locks.
Be cautious.
Leave no
Be constant.
lock unpicked. You know, as per the old expression. Can I join you guys? This isn't like Elex where I can actually join a faction. Don't think. If anything, I can do quests for you and be your friends, but you're never going to be like, you're now a Crucible Knight. I don't think I can join the order. Abaddon. Colossal smithing hammer imposed over circular gear. Nice design. Bit imposing. go. Oh! There's a dude. Sup? Something wrong at Heritage Hill? What isn't wrong? Flesh-eating corpses. Okay. Rumors and stuff? I could look into it. Look. It just looks like you could use the help. Okay, tell me about it. Used to be really prestigious. Now, lots of zombies. Animancers. Okay, what do? You train people. Good to know. I will go to Heritage Hill in a bit. It's not super duper high on my list of things to do. I got other plans. Where's the main dude? Archives. Let's go to the archives. Oh, heck yeah.
Be cautious.
I can do that. As requested.
Yeah, you can do that. Steal everything. Steal everything. Nope. We're fine. We're fine. Steal everything is what I was saying before you so rudely interrupted my stealing of everything. An edict of arrest. That was different. What was that? Edict of arrest. That'll be a Eorn. Okay. So if I have that and it's now in my possession, does that mean he's safe? If I return that to him, I think he's in the catacombs if I remember correctly. Is he like chill? Can he just like go back about his business? Because I'd do that for him. Felt like he's a pretty groovy little orling.
We just don't have the manpower.
Oh. I leveled up from discovering the war room. Fantastic. Can't do that, can't do that, can't do that. Lore would be good. I'm going to leave 4 behind so I can do survival next level. Ooh, level 4 powers. Pain block. Plus 10 damage reduction for 27 seconds. That would be great. I mean, that would be... wow. Super good for just dropping on one of my tanks. Mind Lance. High instant damage. Well, not instant. Fast damage. Body attunement. Stealing damage reduction from the dudes. Okay. Stealing for his own. Drains a portion of target's damage reduction, granting it to a Cipher. I know, I'm hopefully never going to need damage reduction as much. Silent scream, please. Can I? Stun. Stunning the target as well as dealing raw damage to all enemies within. Stands a high chance of causing an interrupt. That is a pretty good... Stuns are, in almost every game that they exist, very OP. Affects a random attribute. Randomness is not easy to plan around. An ally superficially takes on the form of a spirit. Their movement is increased in many incoming crits, hits, and greater... So that is defensive. Honestly, Pain Block and Silent Scream, I think, are the winners here. There's still a few I didn't get here, but that's fine. Let's just go with the higher ones. Done. And we should be very close to leveling up with these guys then.
Hey.
So that's... how much time do we have? 15 minutes. We should get there. There's the commander.
Following your lead. I'll give it a try. Request, at least.
Ooh, nice.
Hey.
And over here. Save.
I can do that, as requested.
Yes, please. Ooh, another Edict of Arrest. Was that a different Edict of Arrest, or was that the same one? Eorn.
I shall be quiet as a calm sea. Which is
not that
quiet.
Hey. Yeah, it's not. Oh, what's this? Flow of refugees grows over the weeks. And strategic access points around Defiance Bay.
Refugees from every corner of the Dyrwood. The dozens getting them all riled up about animancy. At this rate, we'll need twice the soldiers to patrol Defiance Bay. Yes,
Do you not have enough soldiers?
Fleetbreaker Castle. The High Justice has summoned almost half of my novitiates and more of my justiciars to a keep on the other side of New Hailmar. It's not for me to question the High Justice's orders, but it's left us short-handed. And mark me, we're just a couple sparks away from anarchy.
Is there any way I can help you? Animacy Scholar to build what we call Forge Knights. He's constructed the armor, but we need the scholar's research. Go to the Scrivener's dormitory and see if you can find her. Okay. You're in charge? Okay, tell me about the knights. Professional army. What do the dozens have against you? Demagogues and troublemakers. Most of them are mercenaries on a good day and street thugs the rest of the time. Ooh, enterprising families. Yep, House Dominal. I'm already at odds with them. Let's go knock out this quest and maybe get that level. Okay, knock this quest out, get that level, pop back to Cadnua, face down the bandits. Can we do it all in 8 minutes? Almost certainly not. Almost certainly not. In fact, with that in mind, Copper Lane, Kraghult. I think I'm just going to pop back to Cadnua. Where are we in the building process? By the time I pop back there, it should be just about time to rebuild the next bit. So, fingers crossed. Slap your belly. Slap your belly again. Slap it again. There we go. Belly has been sufficiently slapped.
Indeed.
And look, already we're leveled up. Oh, let's talk to Eater.
Strange place for a shrine to Abidan, Crucible Keep. Maybe it made more sense at some point before it gathered all that.
They told me some about it. They get these young kids talking about blacksmithing, talk about the golem like it created the Crucible Knights. Turns out all the knights ever talk about is when we're going to get recognized as a real knighthood, when are we getting our titles and our land. Their High Justice wants to be an earl. Says it's Abaddon's will. He's got a castle and an army. You wonder how long he'll wait before he starts a war. Seems like some members do take their ideals pretty seriously. Nothing to be done because the wrong people are in charge. Fair enough. Let's level you up, my friend. Survival. Okay. That's modal. That is 1 per encounter. Plus 20 to all defenses is really good. Armored Grace. Minus 20% armor speed penalty, which means I can put him in higher armor. Weapon specialization. Unbending. 53 per rest. 50% of damage taken converted to healing over time. Discipline Barrage. Plus 20 accuracy. I hear this will stack. Clear out. Knocking enemies prone. That is useful. Overbearing guard. Fighters' disengagement attacks have increased accuracy damage and will knock enemies prone. Into the fray. Pull accuracy. Launch of the bells. Pulling an enemy into immediate melee damage range. Ooh, that could be really good for pulling wizards and stuff. And priests, just getting them in range. That sounds pretty nice. Fearless. Immunity to frightened and terrified. Discipline Barrage. 2 per encounter. I want to try it out. I'm only playing on hard, so it's not like I have to be make all optimal choices. Hard's not that hard. You only have 6. Let's pump into lore. No. We're going to save him. Okay, what do we got? A bunch of new spells. Prevents a severely wounded character's health from reaching 0 when it results in the death of the character. Okay, Devotions for the Faithful invokes the benediction of the priest's god, imbuing allies in the area of effect with accuracy and might bonuses while debuffing the other guys. Immunity, confused and dazed, restore health. Okay, blinding and burning trap. Intensely luminous beacon of light, causing enemies in the area of effect to take a penalty to all defenses. Okay. Okay, heal as you kill, and single ally temporary immunity to a whole bunch of afflictions. Nice. And why are you not leveled up? Really? 8 XP. You're 8 XP away. Just let's get your survival up. Okay. New spells. Level 4 spells. So Confusion doesn't have a very long pool of Aora. Slow people down. Writhing Tentacles. Summon 3 tentacles. That could be fun. Essential Phantom. What does this work? Grace a ghostly double of the castle, causing shock damage to enemies hit by it. Dimensional Shift. Switches the locations of the caster and one ally, leaving a shock wave between them that stuns all caught line in the line of fire. So that'll even stun my own guys, based on the language, which may or may not be accurate. Confusion with a pretty decent radius area of effect could be really nice. Very good against warriors. Minor Grimoire Imprint. Up to 3 free third or lower level spells for the target's spell list. The prisoner can subsequently cast those spells an unlimited number of times for the duration. Yeah, okay. That one. Ooh, Wall of Flame though. That could also be pretty nice. I think though, honestly, I like the idea of that. I always liked meta magic, kind of like spell sequencers in Baldur's Gate 2. Anything that allows me more spells makes me happy.
Hey.
Let's go sort this out. We got 2 minutes. Let's go. Save. Okay, what's going on here, guys? Go on. Okay. What makes you think I sent those men? Those weren't my men. Look. Yeah, fine. Take the money. I can get more money. They're good people. Can't blame them for reacting that way. Mr. Gathbin is being a pain in my butt. And this thing's about to go off. I'm just going to pause it. We're going to at least finish this one little bit. And how long before this finishes? 8 hours. So we'll go upstairs, nap, set our new thing. And then probably next episode we'll start with a little bit of exploration underground now that we've gotten some new abilities. Oh, we got to level up. Got to level up what's his face because we just got some XP. Hello. You can't get mechanics yet, so I'm going to leave it. Lo, their endless host, the harbingers of doom. Foe arrow frightened. What does frightened do again? Resolve and dexterity reduced by 2 and accuracy is reduced by 10. Drop trap, rime, and frost. Allies leave a hazardous trail of frost whenever they move, hobbling, causing freeze damage. Minus 10 accuracy against disengaging enemies. Yeah, we'll go with the anti-fear. And we'll call that that. We need to talk to the marshal. Lord, what's up? He's amassing an army of mercenaries. It appears a peaceful claim is no longer possible. Why won't he recognize my claim? It's a delicate situation. Legally, Lord Catherine's claim is just, and he knows it. Stripping land and title from a noble family is quite dangerous, perhaps more so than killing the man outright. With him dead, the Earl need worry about the blood vengeance from family members that actually cared, and that's not likely. Losing a family claim to land and title, though, such disputes incite hatred from the entire clan and their political allies, not to mention the unease it causes amongst the other nobles. If he's to be denied, it will be you who must prove your legitimacy to the Earl and all others who would dispute your claims. If anything else you wish to know, please ask. How much time do I have? It's rumored Lord Gathman will suffer a series of unfortunate and completely unforeseeable setbacks before his army is complete. Why not let his army come to me? Okay, because he'll just mess with my people. Taking the time to fight. Okay, so let's talk about my army. Where am I getting my troops? Any hireling stationed at Caed Nua will also accompany you to the battle. What's the status of my regular troops? 2 green and 2 few if you go up against Lord. So I need to recruit veteran troops. Let me think about it. What special allies do I have? Red Cern's currently in the White March. Okay, that's all for now. Let's just take a quick look. Oh. All earnings were lost to bandits. What? I got mad security. Oh, what the hell? That's not fair. How much money do I have? I have enough to get the veterans. Let's get the veterans. Let's talk about my army. We need to recruit veterans. This should do it. Very well. Let's talk about my army. What's the status of my troops? So next episode, I think we're going to start with this. If it's, well, I should actually do the quests to get the other dudes. Oh, I just spent so much money. Oh, so much money. I'm really low now. I don't know if that was a very smart move. It's what I did. I mean, I've been told that you just end up with so much money by the end of this game. So it's not really an issue unless you want to buy every unique item.
Looks a little healthier than before.
Can I just choose how I want to rest here? Yes. No, let's go for the +2 survival. And the craft hall's complete. Let's do the towers. Three days. Okay, and with that, we're going to end the episode. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, you know there's a button that you can click. It makes me very happy when I see that people have clicked it. It's called the like button. And the subscribe button as well, if you're interested in more kinds of games like this. I'm hoping by the time I'm done with this series, it'll be the winter sale at Steam, and I'll be able to get Pillars of Eternity Deadfire the second. If not, there's always other games to play. Regardless, have a good day, take care of yourself, and you will hear me when you hear me.